Hello, everybody, and a good day to you all. Today, I'm talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, and overall, I actually did enjoy this movie because in this movie here, you pretty much getting like the origin, or in a way, a new origin story of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, who we already know already. We get to know where they come from, their connections as well too, how they learn their skills that they have. I mean, they make a lot of different changes and variations in previous versions, but I still overall had fun watching it. So before I get into the good stuff, let's start with the bad stuff. Bad part about it is this thing. It's not really a bad thing. It's just that if you're not used to the art style, it could throw you off. But it didn't bother me that much, especially since I knew what they were trying to do. The whole main goal was to try to make it look like a child drew this from their imagination, and seeing how some of the proportions weren't correct, really just right, and how some of the faces were a little bit weird, and a little skewed, especially the human faces, a little bit off. You can see that you can imagine that a child actually drew this, but at the same time still managed to make it look good, and also keeping the consistency throughout. It actually looked like a very difficult task to do because you pretty much you have to take everything you know and then do the opposite of that and then maintain it throughout. It did a pretty good job. You could tell that it was inspired from Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse, but at the same time doing that their own thing, making it original as well too. They knew the rules, and then they knew how things go, and then they decided to change it and go in the opposite direction of that. But at the same time, still kind of keeping that same type of feel from it as well too, because you can tell that it was inspired by the Spider-Man, of course, in this animated series movie. But at the same time, you can tell it's its own thing as well. So it makes it stand out, make it different and unique from itself. And some of the animated choices style were a little bit weird to me, but I didn't really like too much. Even take April O'Neil for instance as well. Her look, I didn't quite like it as much, but at the same time, as watching it, kept watching it on, I actually start to appreciate it. I actually start to like it towards the end as well. And I would, and so even though it's like a negative, it didn't really hurt and take me out of the picture as well. But at the same time, it was still something different, something new that I haven't seen before, and I was able to appreciate a lot as well too. I thought the animation as well too. Some of the choices they made with certain characters, I thought was kind of odd, but it didn't take me out of the picture. Like Bebop and Rocksteady are usually like the bad guys who are henchmen who work for Shredder, and Shredder's not in this movie, but having Bebop and Rocksteady start off bad but actually become good was actually kind of a weird choice for me. But you used to so see them trying to get the turtles, and then actually seeing them working alongside the turtles, it was kind of throwing them off a little bit. But at the same time, I still didn't mind it because they don't really play a big role in the picture as well. Even though they are there, that their role is so small. It's like almost like they didn't need to be there in the first place. Yeah, they really didn't. Not really, but I mean they do play a little bit of a role, but they not that much really. And they also changed back to Stockman and stuff. So they make a lot of changes from things you already seen from the comics, from any other previous movies or any animated series before. But it was still at the same time, it still felt like the Turtles because they got the Turtles. So they got the Turtles right. So it kind of balanced everything else out at the same time. So they move on to the positives. The positive part is the voice. Let's start with the voice acting. I thought the voice acting was very well done, especially from the Turtles. Having teenagers do the voices, I never thought that would actually happen ever because most of the time these voice actors are voiced by adults, and so having actual teenagers voicing them and you hearing their voice come out of them, and when they do their humor and you see their immaturity, it feels natural and it feels like it's something that actually is real because you know that the actual teenagers voicing them, and you were just that's right, wow, why hadn't they done this before? Wow, it's like it's something that should always been done. Why haven't they done this before? It feels so authentic when you actually hear the teenage voices coming out of them. It's just wow, that actually does work a lot. And so the voice actors were very very talented who they picked and who they chose from this. And they did, and each voice actor felt like their role in their character as well too. And we also seen the turtles at an earlier stage like this they have been training, but they never been in a fight before, and you seen them learning how, I guess you could say building their confidence, like learning how to use their skills in a practical way, how they actually work. And see that done that was actually done done quite well as well too. The animation, the action sequence like that was done quite well. The humor I thought was pretty funny as well too. And even like I said, they made different choices, different from the characters. You usually see them. I still enjoy them watching the relationship between Splinter and the turtles and his sons was still quite there. You also got to see a little more Splinter in here as well too. They made some weird choices with him too, especially towards the end. But that was kind of odd. But either way, I still had fun watching it. So is it? I wouldn't say it's like better than the Spider Verse type of movies, but I still have fun. I had fun with it. It was true. I think it felt truer to the turtles as well too, and seeing the different styles and different characters in here. I did enjoy it too. So overall, it's a fun movie. It's a fun movie. I think everybody can enjoy this. I think people who grew up watching the Turtles can appreciate this as well too. And the people who like this being introduced to the Turtles, this is their Turtles. They can have fun watching it as well. So I think it's fun for the whole entire family, from new fans to old fans. I think it's all good. So if I get to give a movie a grade, I'm giving it a solid B. I'm giving it a solid B. So go check it out for yourself. Hopefully you watch it, you will enjoy having watching it too. And hopefully it does. The movie does well. We get a sequel for this because it looks like we think set things up. Things can get pretty interesting. And I'm not sure exactly where it's going to go because they did a lot of, like I said, they did a lot of things that changed up the Turtles in a whole new way, open up the whole world in different directions as well too. Because usually the Turtles are always in the sewers and they stay in the shadows. The world doesn't know about them and they want to keep it this way. But this time they changed all the rules up completely all the way around. Now some people might not like that. But I think it's very interesting because now they go in a whole different direction. I had no idea where it's going to go from here. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So, like I said, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about this movie right here. And if you haven't seen it, go check it out for yourself. Hopefully you enjoy it. Have fun watching it too. So give my channel a like, hit the thumbs up, shaboop, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really do appreciate it. Also, links down below. Connect to my social media. You want to follow me there. I really appreciate it as well too. Also to my stores where I sell shirts and socks and everything else and whatnot. Check it out. Check it out. See some stuff about some stuff. I really would appreciate it. Like I always say, in my dreams and real life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.